is hot out there. I know, I don't have to tell you, it's hot. Look at the country. It's in the 90s, the hundreds, the 110s. Holy cow, it's miserable out there. And if you just wanna be able to give your air conditioner a break or your electric bill a break, you gotta get this on price break. This is on a price break, $549, and after a $50 rebate, this is gonna come in at under $500. So worth it. You're already saving shipping and handling as well. It's another $36. This is the DeLonghi portable air conditioner. This is the Pinguino. It's penguin in Italian. It's a 3-in-1. Now this is a hardy air conditioner, 14,000 BTU, and it's portable. Really easy to be able to put in. In fact, we don't actually have it in a window right now, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna vent it out a window, and it takes seconds to be able to, I mean, we say install. I think install is kind of almost a misnomer, because all it takes is you hook the pipe into you open your window, you stick the pipe in, that's it. It vents itself. It never drains. It actually recycles its own water. It's got a remote, so you can get in bed and then you can just relax. You can turn it off when you need to. You're not having to air condition the entire house when you're only in one room, but you can move this from room to room. It comes with the window bracket. It is incredibly powerful. In fact, honestly, as soon as they wheeled it in, it started to get cooler here. You don't have to change your window at all. If you have one of the slide up windows, you just fix it in there. It comes with everything you need. See there? It kind of vents right out the window. If you have any kind of traditional slide up window, easy to use in that. Definitely take advantage of it while we're shipping it to you for free, because that's a $36 savings. Limited quantity today. This is the time to get it, and it's really your 3-in-1. So you also get you get 3 fan speeds. It recirculates its own condensation, so you never have to empty a bucket of fluid or anything like that. It's lightweight, and it literally rolls from room to room. That's it. Look at that. It's blowing. You're not like, look. That's how powerful it is. I'm just standing in front of it. It's set at 61 right now. Holy cow, is that strong. If you've got one of those rooms, maybe you've got a basement or a converted garage or a room that just stays kind of warm, this is a perfect solution. You don't have to do one of those window units. If you've ever had those window units that maybe air conditioned kind of like right in front of you, and they're loud and they're bulky and they take up your entire window, this doesn't inhibit your view. Oh, I'm glad we're showing this, because this is how easy it is to install. All you do is put that little sash in, you're gonna vent it right out, and you just close the window. You close the window and lock it, and you can still see out your window. You don't have an unsightly big air conditioner hanging out half of your window that you can never open it when you're not using it. When you don't want to use it, you just put it in your garage or put it in a closet, and you don't have to use it for the winter. But this is gonna save so much energy because it's eco-friendly, it's energy efficient. You have that high resolution LED display, fully controllable. The remote sits right here. So when you're not using it, you just put that remote right there. It's got its own little spot. You can use it on fan mode. You can use it just to circulate the air. You can use it to air condition, and it's 14,000 BTUs. So look around. If you have a window unit, you know, it might be 8,000, it might be 10,000. They're rated based on how much output they have. So what this does is it's pulling the hot air out. That's the red arrow. And it's pushing out all of the blue, cool air for you, circulating it right through the filter, and you're getting that fresh, crisp, dehumidified air. So if you live in a state that's very humid, like here in Florida and all throughout the whole, really the whole country, maybe except for California and Arizona, they're pretty dry out there. But everywhere else, that really humid, sticky air that you get, this dehumidifies it, but you don't have to empty out any of that water because it recirculates it, so you don't have to worry about it. That window bracket fits windows from 20 inches to 47 inches, but you don't need any tools to hook this up. And that's really important, because I'm telling you, if you get one of those really big, heavy window units, you have to have at least 2 people to be able to help you put that in, and then you have to, angle it, you have to adjust it, you have to make sure it doesn't fall out the window, and then it's big, it's unsightly, they're really difficult to seal off. This comes perfectly sealed. You don't have to cut a hole in your window. You don't have to take up a whole window. You can use this on the second floor. You can use it on the first floor. Anywhere you have a window, you can use this. It'll vent right out. In fact, to be honest, it's really cold right here, and I don't even have a window, but it's very, very powerful. It will cool off your entire room, and that way you can save energy. You can actually set a timer so that it can start or stop at a certain time. Maybe when you leave for work, you don't want to air condition your entire house. You can set this on a timer and it'll start cooling your house off, I don't know, half an hour before you come home, an hour before you come home. So you're only using a fraction of the energy that you would if you were to air condition your entire home. Maybe you like to go to sleep in a cool room and you want it to warm up a little bit later. You just use your remote or you put it on the timer. It has a normal thermostat that you can set, and so it senses the temperature in the room. It'll sense the humidity in the room. You can set it, and then of course, you've got your easy to use remote with that great LED display. So definitely take advantage of it. $499, best price you can find for a 14,000 BTU portable air conditioner, and get a full